Hi everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So today I'm answering one of our most asked questions, what we feed our Malamutes. So for many years now, we have been very passionate about grain-free pet food. It's something that we've always done with our pets and we'll always continue to do. So we don't feed raw, which I know a lot of Malamutes do. I'm not against it per se, I've never done it and I'm not really open to it. I've got a child in the house, I prefer kibble. I don't have the freezer space for raw food to start with. The amount it would take of freezer space to feed 3 Malamutes is insane. And yeah, it's just not for me. I've always been kibble and very passionate about making sure it is grain free and junk free. So we feed Pooch and Mutt. Now we have 3 Malamutes. We have an 8-year-old, a 7-year-old and a puppy who's under 12 months old. So it does vary between the dogs. But we have got puppy food for Teddy. He does eat twice as much as the adult dogs just because he is a grown boy. So yeah, he eats quite a bit of puppy food in comparison to adult dog food. He goes through about 15 kilograms a month, whereas the older dogs only go through about 10 kilograms a month, so nearly double. So Teddy is on puppy dry mix. Nico is on the slim and slender because she does still have a few kilograms to lose. So she'll probably be on that for the next, I reckon about 6 more months, and then she would have lost, I think she's got about 3 more kilograms to lose, and so far she's lost 5, I think, from memory. You'll need to check one of our last weight videos to see her progress. And then Phil is 8 years old, so he is technically in the senior dog category group. So I've put him on the joint care food. He hasn't got any issues yet with his joints, but he is getting older and I want to make sure his joints are getting as much care as possible. So yeah, he's on the joint care food. And then each of them are all on the same wet food. They get this mixed in with every meal. I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out. We've got a couple of flavours. We've got chicken and pumpkin, turkey and duck, turkey and chicken and beef. So they get half a pouch with each meal and we feed them twice a day, morning and night. On top of that, I also add in salmon oil to each of their meals. I have only started doing this in the last, I think, 6 months, but since Phil's alopecia has got progressively worse, lots of you guys recommended adding salmon oil into the diet. So we've been doing that for a while now. Don't just do it for Phil, do it for all the dogs. It's supposed to aid in their skin and coat quality, and it's also got some joint benefits and heart health. So yeah, each of them get added in is the salmon oil. Also, they do a specific probiotic treat for the skin and coat, shrimp and coconut flavoured. So we've got quite a few of them a month for all of them to snack on throughout the day. And then finally, Tedster, the puppy, he gets a daily supplement. So this is just to help with his joints and aid digestion, just something extra just to make sure he's growing up in the best possible way. So he'll probably be on the supplements until he's 18 months old, the same as the puppy food. We'll keep him on that until he reaches full maturity and growth, and then I'll probably switch him over to a different one, adult food. And yeah, that's everything for the dogs. Milo, he is here with me, by the way. Milo's just over here. Milo is on the salmon and herring cat food. So it's the dry kibble mix that he has. And I haven't actually done a full month with Milo yet, but 1.5 kilograms. I think that'll do him for a month, but possibly I reckon it'll be more like 2 kilograms for Milo per month in terms of volume of cat food. So I'll let you know how we get on with this. But yeah, this is what it looks like, our monthly food delivery. And up next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and show you meal time. So it's only 2:30 now, and they won't eat until about 5 o'clock this afternoon, their dinner. So I'll show you it then, and I'll prepare each of their dinners and show you the difference between the puppy, the slim and slender, and the joint care. But also, most importantly, I think, to get quite a few questions on how we introduce salmon oil, I'll show you how much I add in of the salmon oil to each meal for them. Okay guys, so this is we have different sized dog bowls actually, which I've had criticism on in the past, but they all get the same measurement, and this is my measurer. So I start with Teddy. He gets one full one of those, and he gets that twice a day. So that's for Teddy. And then Phil and Nico get half of that. So Nico, I'll do last because this is actually her food bowl, but in terms of quantity, it works out to be the same. So I'll use it to measure Phil's. So Phil gets half of that. then I just transfer the contents over and Nico gets the same. So Nico also gets the same. So it might look different in quantity, but it is the same. It's just a different bowl. It's just the bowls that we have, really. Okay, so this is... the dogs have heard me. This is each of their bowls. So you've got Teddy here, Phil's and Nico's. Phil's on the joint control and Nico is the slim and slender. Now they each get half a sachet, so I'll keep another half for tomorrow morning, but it's basically 1.5 that I need to split up. So I'll split this one into 2 and then I'll use half of this and then save the rest of it in the fridge for tomorrow. So this is it now, it's all mixed around. You've got Teddy's here, he's got the tiny kibble. Got Phil's and Neek's. So yeah, the wet food massively fills it out. And obviously then we can vary the flavours, so they get to try different ones each day. And yeah, and then I'm just going to pop this, not this one, sorry, this one. It's still got half left. I'll just reseal that and then I'll pop that in the fridge and that'll be tomorrow morning's food. Okay guys, and then lastly, just before I give it to the dogs, I'm just going to go on and give them their salmon oil. Now it does depend on size of dog, so I've got large breed, so I do 3 teaspoons a day, so I split that. They have 2 meals a day, so I do 1.5 teaspoons in the morning and 1.5 teaspoons in the evening, but it does depend on your breed of dog. All the feeding guides you can find off of Google, etc., and just do what's best for your size pup. I think like a small dog is about 1 teaspoon and medium dogs 2 teaspoons, so it's a rough guide for you. Yeah, just mix that all in there, give it a bit of extra taste, and that's what we do. Well, somebody's an eager beaver. Tedster, are you ready for yours? Here you go. Good boy, Teddy. Now, Philly Bear. Oh, Nico. Okay, Bouncy. Sit down. Sit. Good boy. There you go, Philly Bear. Now, Princess Nico. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. You're a hungry, hungry monkey. There you are, my princess. So, yeah, guys, that's what we feed. So, we do this twice a day. And that's what they eat in a day. If you're interested in Pooch and Mutt, I'm going to leave a link in the description box below so you can check them out. I cannot recommend them enough. They're really, really good, and I would advise you all to do your own research into your own pet food. But for me personally, kibble does work best, and that's something I'm passionate about. But the most important thing for me personally is grain-free pet food. I want to make sure it's completely free of all the junk. And you'll notice that in those 20 seconds that I've been speaking, Phil has demolished his entire bowl. Phil inhales his food. Is that nice? I forgot to mention, guys, you might have picked up, we feed Teddy separate to the older 2, just because the older 2 have always been fed next to each other, so we trust them not to steal one another's food. But Teddy is the biggest pushover, and sometimes he does like to graze on his food, so he might not always eat it in one sitting. So the other 2 would steal his dinner from Teddy. They would never steal it from each other, but from Teddy they will take. Well, you are a pushover, that's why. That is why they do it to you. You need to stand your ground a little bit more. You big baby. Yeah, you're a big baby. But yes, that's why Teddy is fed separately. He's usually fed inside the house with us. And that's it from us, guys. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. If you do have any questions, do let us know in the comments below, and we'll try to get back to as many of you as possible. Speak to you all soon. Bye.